So budgeting is a financial policy of the government. It is an instrument of economic reforms. It is instrument of fiscal policy, instrument of fiscal consolidation, financial management to bring, let's say, change. This, so that should also be written. On budget, political influence is more than economics. It is the politics which decides economics rather than economics deciding politics. Any budget in any country operates in a political system. So you have the three organs, the relationship between them, there is a budgetary process, formulation, enactment, implementation. It is detail is scrutinized, legislature has a role, executive cannot use money without authorization of parliament. It is a political process. Right. I will tell it, let's this. So we start with you write definition, you should start with definition. Then you should show like this. This. Outlays, let's say you can consider. Goals, the outlays, simply two things. Outlays and goals. So it can be related to let's say Manrega. Manrega, we can give outlay. You should draw it and show it. Right. You have to draw it, show it. Draw नहीं करना है तो पैराग्राफ में लिख करके शो करो. But लिखना पड़ेगा तब वो clearly establish होगा. Right? कि how it has this a series of goals. These are goals with price tag attached. This. That is how it is laid out. Right? Then we can say कि it shows also budget at glance. And in that how it has this how rupee comes and how rupee goes. This it gives detailed picture of outlays, right? Outlays, that is called the price, then the components and linking with goals. Right? That's why we have also output and outcome busting. The output and outcome busting they set also what can be, let's say that key performance and what can be outcome oriented goals. Yes. That is how you have to write 2/3 of the answer. Then thereafter you will decide that it is not merely about a series of goals with price tag attached. Budgeting is much more than that. So budgeting is a financial policy of the government. It is an instrument of economic reforms. It is instrument of monetary fiscal policy, instrument of fiscal consolidation, financial management to bring, let's say, change. This, so that should also be written, right? This. And since it is more than that, that's why there have been efforts to reform budgetary system, like different types of budgeting, so that there is optimum allocation of limited resources with optimal outcome, right? And that way you should end. This is what the question. Now, politics of budgetary process, we were saying that the politics of budgetary process, when you have to write, तो we start with him. इसके कि Wildavsky is considered one of the most important right. Yeah, Wildavsky is known for his contribution on budgetary system. In his Politics of Budgetary Process, he analyzed budgeting in US and considers largely that कि budgeting is more political rather than economic. ये होगा introduction. This, then you will come on, let's say कि how budgeting, so you talk that कि although budgeting involves economics, but it is more considered as a political process, political document because of following factors. और blah blah आपको जितना history philosophy लिखना है लिखे. This key how it is, right? And then political process when you write, then there you show, I was saying कि draw it. Political process क्यों है? इसलिए कि it is in the system, it operates in a political system. This any budget in any country it operates in a political system. So you have the three organs, the relationship between them. There is a budgetary process, formulation, enactment, implementation. It is detail is scrutinized. Legislature has a role. Executive cannot use money without authorization of parliament. It is a political process. So those things you have to write depending on कि 15 mark का question है कि 20 mark का question है. And then thereafter you will write कि this कि how it is political process, other points. And towards end you will say that it is not only political process, it is also a tool of, let's say, bringing reforms, economic reforms, socio-economic change. In fact, it is a major tool for financial management system in any country. This, that we will write. And then finally, let's see, we say this, it is budget. This, we will find this, if you have budget, it is, let's say that politics. This is how it is the politics which decides economics. That way, the politics has more profound influence. Then you can talk economic, and you can talk social. This, और दूसरे तरीके से शो करना है तो इट इज पॉलिटिक्स, इट इज इकोनॉमिक्स. Economic influence is less, political influence is more. On budget, political influence is more than economics. This, it is the politics which decides economics rather than economics deciding politics. Right, this. So that way we can talk about this symbolic representation. So then we finish budgeting related things we finish.